Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Romany and if you're new here, hello, welcome. Today we're going to do some more Reddit stories. If you are new here to my channel, then hello and welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe and join the comments below of what you would do in these situations. I love reading these Reddit things. Literally my new favourite thing. New favourite thing to do. Hands down. This is called My Relationship is About to Fall Apart Because I Don't Like His Dog. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello, dog lovers. My partner, apparently. My partner and I, we live together, are about to break up because I don't like his dog. We both knew I wasn't too fond of the dog before we moved in together, but decided to try anyway. As we love each other. Well, you've got to love man's best friend as well. Is it just his dog or is it all dogs that you don't like? Hopefully I'd learn to love or at least like the dog. But that hasn't happened. What I've learned is that I actually hate living with a dog. Okay, so it's not just his dog, it's dogs in general. Before, I haven't really thought about me being a dog person or not, but it turns out I'm not. The stench, the hair everywhere, the dirty paw prints on the floor, the licking of every surface, the barking, the whining, the constant needingness are not my thing. Aww, I love my dog. I love all animals. I couldn't live without animals in my house. I really couldn't. But I guess if you're not a dog person, then you're not a dog person. My partner hates that I hate his dog. Well, he's gonna. You love him, you need to love his friend. That sounds wrong. You need to love man's best friend. The dog, that is. Right, which I understand. But I just can't force myself to love it. Trust me, I've tried. I'm usually very good at altering my mind to not get annoyed by things. But with this dog, it's impossible. But I've come to terms with living with the dog because I want to live with my partner. But my partner can't live with me not liking it. It's not like I'm mean to the dog or anything. I just can't give it the love it and my partner so desperately wants. My other half was never a dog person or a cat person or an animal person when we first got together. And it was a case of like it or lump it. I have animals, I love animals, and I will always love animals. He would very happily live in a house without animals. He doesn't have the responsibility of the animals. The animals are mine. He does take the dog for a walk. When it's his day off, he will take the dog for a walk reluctantly, and it's not like the most spectacular walk. I mean, I'll pop the dog in the car and we'll go for walks for hours. He'll do like 40 minutes to an hour around here. He won't take the dog out in the car or anything like that. It's just not his thing. He feeds the dog, and I do catch him now giving her some snuggles and stuff. But if he had it his way, he wouldn't have the animal. He wouldn't have any animals whatsoever. And I get that. If you don't love animals, or if you don't want to share your space with an animal, then that's fine. If you tolerate the dog and you're just be nice to the dog, then that should be enough. You don't have, it's his responsibility, so I wouldn't worry too much. Christ. So, right, let's continue. My partner doesn't believe I've tried hard enough, even though I've told him multiple times, and when he still doesn't believe my words, I feel like he doesn't respect me. Why would I lie about that? If I could choose how I feel about the dog living in my house, why wouldn't I choose to like it? That would be a lot more comfortable for us all. Yes, it would. So all he wants is for me to love the dog. I've asked him for advice on how to start liking it because I just don't know how. And he says, go do something with it to bond. Take it for a walk. I've taken it for several walks and I dislike it even more after. He has no other advice. So she's taken the dog for a walk. I mean, oh, I'm very bright. Why am I so bright? The sun come out, how dare it? Okay, anyway. Yeah, probably telling her to take the dog for a walk is not going to be that helpful because you take the dog for a walk, goes for a poop, you've then got to pick up its poop, which to a non-dog loving person, that's probably the tip of the iceberg. That is oh no. She probably, yeah, as she said, she dislikes it more. It's probably because of that. Oh gosh. I've tried to have him see my side of it, but he just refuses. He's definitely not perfect himself. No person is, but I've accepted his flaws. What I'm wondering is if anyone has any advice on how to fix this. I really want to. I'm fine with living with his dog, and but I'm not fine with constantly arguing about whether I like it or not. Do you currently live with your partner who doesn't like your dog, and how do you make it work? Is it really such a big deal? Like I'm totally lost. Is breaking up really the only option? Would you really choose a dog over a human relationship? Thanks for the input. So I've kind of addressed this already throughout reading this. So for one, as long as you're not being mean to the dog, as long as you're, if you're home and the dog needs feeding, you feed it. As long as you're giving it the minimum. I don't think it matters if you're not, snuggled up on the sofa as a threesome, giving it cuddles and all the snuggles that your partner gives your dog. It's his dog. It's his responsibility, and yeah, I don't find the problem. As I said, my partner doesn't particularly enjoy animals as such, but he tolerates them. He's not mean to them, and not everyone is dog lovers, cat lovers. Some like dogs, some hate cats, some like cats, hate dogs, some hate all animals. Don't moan about the dog. Try not to moan about the dog. If the dog comes home from a walk and it's got muddy paws, then just ask him to clean it up. Let's see what Reddit think. Okay, look. It's fine not to like dogs, whatever your reason. If you really hate living with a dog, don't feel guilty about it, but a dog lover is probably not the most compatible person for you. Your boyfriend wants to live in a house with a dog. You don't. This is a fundamental incompatibility. Relationships aren't just about liking one another or having a good time. A serious relationship is about building something with another person. That starts from a solid foundation of sharing goals and values. You and your boyfriend are missing that. That's a bit harsh. I do wonder though if it would change if you and your partner decided to have babies and things like that. Would that change? Would you then be extra against the dog and try, as long as you never try to tell your partner to get rid of the dog, as long as you've never said get rid of the dog, and to me you're not asking them to choose between you and the dog. I suppose in a way you're kind of making them choose between you and their dog, but not outwardly. So let's see what else. Look, if he has a dog, his family are dog people, and he doesn't see his life without a dog. Then your relationship has run its course and it's time to break up and move on. Really? After a dog? After a dog? Over a dog? Yeah, it sucks, but when the dog passes and he wants another dog, you still won't be a dog person. Not necessarily true, I don't think. I had a dog when me and my partner were together, when we first got together. I had a dog. He definitely was not dog fan at all. Even more so, like, his family, all of his family had dogs, and he was like, no. And it wasn't that he hated dogs, he just was not a dog person. He would happily not have a dog. My dog passed away, and then I wanted another dog. I've always had dogs. I wanted another dog. I went and got another dog. And I think because we'd got her as a puppy together, kind of thing, he loved her. She's sadly passed away. We have another dog, and that one, we've kind of gone back a few steps. He's like, oh God, this dog. He likes dogs that are they just get on with life and not too needy. I think that's what his issue is. Anyway, dog free and child free are both lifestyle differences that make people compatible or not. I think putting their relationship in the same compatibility as child free and dog free. Dog free, you can have a dog free but still have a dog, if you know what I mean. Child free, that's a whole different ball game. I'm sorry that you are going through this and totally feel for you, but in the long run you'll be much happier with a person who isn't interested in owning a dog either. My stepdad is a non-child person, but my mum married him anyway, and we are a total shit show. I agree with it. Time to leave and find a non-dog person for everyone's sake. Okay, that's another Reddit, I think. I told my wife when I started dating, flat out, no matter what, my dog stays. Luckily, they love each other more than they love me now. Aww. Someone's put, would you really choose a dog over a human relationship? 100% every time. Excellent. And loads of people have put, yep, absolutely. No hesitation. So, I think everyone has kind of decided that they would scrap the relationship and move on and let him be happy with his dog. I think that is a little dramatic, but let me know what you think. Do you think she should stay and he should respect that she doesn't like the dog, but the relationship stays? Or do you think they should definitely call it quits? I don't know. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think, and I will join you for the next one. Bye.